Yo, so guys, it's Cabal, and I'm back with yet another video. Now, it's number 2, day 14 and 15. I don't remember which one it is, but shoot, y'all. I'll go back and count later. I'll find out. Oh yeah, I'll find out later. But anyways, we are want to see entertainment on Fubu today. Probably found a video that I wanted to watch, not too long, and seems kind of interesting. This is called mcdonalds drive-through horror story animated. So let's get into the video.
There are two types of people who work at McDonald's.
Definitely not true.
Or fast food places in general. There are ambitious, intelligent people who are trying to work hard to achieve a goal, in the hopes that one day they'll be able to quit for the sake of something better. And then there are the losers, those with no ambition who have given up and have no desire to achieve anything other than a weekly paycheck. I like to consider myself in the first category. As I was working hard to afford my apartment while taking classes at the local community college, I normally worked the later shifts at the drive-thru window, which is the one spot most employees hated working the most. You constantly have to deal with extremely impatient, oftentimes very rude people who are on their phones or have music blaring, and oftentimes don't realize that I wasn't the individual who took their order, so it's not my fault if it's wrong. In addition to that, you're pretty much constantly on your feet and exposed to the elements. No matter how cold, windy, or rainy it is, you have to keep leaning out into it, wishing that you were in a warm car about to drive away from this place. My point being is, please try to be more kind and patient with the drive-thru people. Yeah, some are lazy, but most are trying their best, and even though you only see them for about half a minute, a kind remark or a warm smile might make their day. Anyways, now that I've gotten that off my chest, I work the late shift with two people who I believe qualify for the second category of employees. Connie was a high school dropout who was almost always late and was never invested in what she was doing, and Harold was a deadbeat who often smelled like weed and only took the job because otherwise his parents would throw him out of the house. He was 32 years old. So one night I was there after 11 p.m. by the drive-thru window on an extremely cold January night, flipping through the pages of my class notes and trying to keep warm by the fry machine. Connie was mopping while looking at her phone, and Harold was in the back probably getting baked in the walk-in cooler. That late at night we rarely got customers, and if we did, they were almost always zonked-out college kids who used the drive-thru but never physically walked into the restaurant. I stood up and stretched my legs and told Connie that I was heading to the bathroom. It was around 11:30 at this point. I came back less than 5 minutes later, with Connie more or less in the same spot that she was before. I walked past her and turned the corner to return to the window, and froze dead in my tracks.
What the heck?
Black hoodie standing directly outside the window staring in. His eyes were wide, with a blank expression.
Grab something and smack him!
What kind of trouble can I create? The figure made direct eye contact with me and smirked, and slammed.
Oh hell no! Stop pressing that boy!
I had no idea what to do, and inside my head,
get something and hit him!
Clown, mime, psychopath, danger, and death all exploded like fireworks. The window was already shut and locked to protect myself from the cold, but the doors were all unlocked. This person could easily walk right in and grab any one of us if he wanted to. In my head I kept referring to it as he, but honestly I had no idea what the gender was. The outfit and makeup made the stranger look androgynous. Open.
Oh my eggs, no! Do not open the door for this man. This man is a S-tier school shooter. This is a rare find. He will use this as a method of intimidation. We do not give in to the tricks of intimidation. We need to be like, oh heck no. Grab a weapon and then smack him in the face. Feel me?
Like a snake. Now even if the figure wasn't dressed like that, I was under no obligation to open the window. It's unlawful to serve walk-ups at the drive-thru window. Certainly for their safety, but also for ours. I shook my head and backed away.
Nope.
I called over my shoulder. Lock the doors. The whole time this figure didn't break eye contact with me, and to the best of my memory, I don't even remember it blinking. It drew back its lips in a sinister smile, and I shit you not.
Ew!
I didn't mean I was too far away.
This shit is a creature.
I mean its gums were as black as licorice.
Open.
Open.
Heck no.
Louder this time. Its other hand slammed against the window, and it licked its lips with its tongue.
What the frick? This man is gay. Oh hell no! He's a little monstrous freakazoid. This little creature right here, he a monstrous freakazoid. Only is he a school that? Well, he a little freakazoid, licking his lips. Open. He wants to fondle with you. He wants to fondle with you, then kill you. He wants to really, play around with your insides. Open. No!
That's when a third hand slammed itself into the window.
What the frick?
The left hand.
Oh hell no! Heck no!
I lost.
He got his buddies on there.
Holy shit! Call the cops! I screamed and ran back into the office, which was the only room with a locking door and no windows. I heard Connie scream, "What the f?" And she dropped her mop and flew across the room and made for the back with me. All the yelling attracted Harold, and I shoved past him into the office and told him to look at the security camera. Sure enough, the white-faced creeper looked to have 3 hands on the window.
Oh, shit, it's not his friend. He's weird.
Perhaps trying
is
to
that his form of teabagging?
We locked the office door and called the cops.
Lock all the doors.
That there was at least 2 prowlers outside acting in a threatening manner towards us. I kind of expected it to be over after I called the cops. If it was a prank, they would run once they realized they scared me enough to call 911. But it didn't end there. We watched as the figure left the drive-through window, circled the building, and made for the restaurant door.
Oh heck no, y'all locked it, right?
Look for a second one. I panicked.
Look! So, this guy's smoking crack. He wants his co-workers to go outside and search for someone else, just so they can get touched. No! Do not listen to this man. And they better have locked the front door.
Phone with the operator. Connie was freaking out, and Harold was muttering something about not getting the police involved. Likely because he was carrying weed.
Oh yeah. Geeker man's gonna get cooked too.
Everything.
Uh-oh.
Cameras, lights, phone. The whole building went down. And barely 10 seconds after we all quieted down after shouting at each other in the dark, we heard footsteps in the dining room area.
Oh heck. Y'all are so retarded. Y'all didn't lock the door. You already know what time it is. Bro, like, there's no way just like you see a creepy looking freakazoid looking guy out there. You don't think, oh, let's lock the door before we, lock ourselves in the room. No, I forgot. The people in the horror stories, they got Asperger's. They are on the side of things. So they won't do things that normal intellectuals would do. So this is expected. I don't even know why I begged him. I don't even know why I got mad at it. It's just like I should be expecting this, but it still gets me annoyed. Soon I'll get used to it, and we'll stop banging the table to the step of tomfoolery.
Did you lock the doors?
No!
Whispered.
The lazy girl didn't
reply. I think she had her hand pressed over her mouth. Open.
No!
It was called from outside the room in the dark.
Open. No! Don't say a word.
Came at least 3 more times.
Don't say a word,
circling from the kitchen to right off the hallway where we were hiding. I was convinced I was about to die, and every decision I had made in my life that brought me there was flashing before my eyes.
It's all because I didn't lock the door.
Past the office. After another few minutes, we heard the wail of police sirens outside, and at any moment, we expected to hear gunfire and the police shouting at someone to get on the ground, but we never did. We waited until the police identified themselves, and opened the door and ran out into the parking lot. Since the power was down, we couldn't show the cops the security footage, so we just told them what we saw. They swept the whole building and said it was clear. The owner of that particular franchise store showed up about an hour later, after Harold and Connie had left. I waited for the power to be restored.
You should dip out too!
So an officer could escort me back inside to collect my belongings. The next day my manager called me and asked me to work the night shift.
No!
Last night had been caught.
Tell him no!
He said, there was no creep. I told him I quit and hung up the phone.
Yeah, good job.
This story is completely true. I have no idea what caused the power outage, which apparently erased all the security footage from the day. Without proof on video, my manager and the cops concluded that it was an elaborate prank, but that third hand still bothers me to this day, even more so than its hunger.
Oh, hell no!
Sure,
disgusting.
It could have been a prank, but I wish someone would just confirm that for me, so I can sleep again. Keep your windows locked at night, and if you hear someone tapping from behind the curtains, don't open them.
Who the freak is gonna open them? Well, calm little video. Yeah, that's today's second video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And don't forget to comment down below. Worst case scenario. You have ideas. Want to come in clutch? The comment section. Even if I don't have ideas, I still want to know what y'all want to see. So still comment down below. With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.